So I'm joined with former football teammate and neighbor of Gary Bird, Riley Gelb. Now, Riley, what can you tell me? What can you tell me about your experience playing football with Gary Bird?
You know, I was always really inspired by him and honestly threatened. The day that he walked out there, I knew I had to get my act together, and I think it really turned the ship for me. And I think I have to, honestly, everything I've ever done in life is because of that day. He inspired me to be better as a human being, as a player, as a father.
How did he stand out as a leader on the team?
You know, he struggled to get there sometimes. I mean, he had some prior engagements going on, but when he was there, he was a heck of a player. I mean, he really threatened everybody on the team, and he could have done. He was going to go for all country, like all American, all universe. It was just hard not to watch him on the field. You know, he was just such a player, such an athlete, such a leader vocally.
Now, you mentioned he missed some time. What is that?
You know, he was a great, he was a great player. But he did have some swim lesson engagements. You know, swimming was really hard for him, but he got there eventually.
Now, all right, enough about football. What can you tell me is living next to Gary Bird? Did it feel weird living next to Gary Bird, not knowing he'd become the legend he was today at Louis Casquines?
You know, I never really thought he'd grow as big as he did, but I mean, I always thought something was up. You know, I wouldn't go at night without sleeping, without hearing that net swish. And you know, the crazy part was you never hear the rim. You know, it was only net, and it was just insane to me. You know, he was out there until 2, 3 in the morning. You know, making shots because that's all he did. You know.
Now, has this drive inspired you to push yourself harder in basketball or football, or is it something that just kind of like you sit back and look on and think, damn, I'm never going to reach that talent, or do you strive every day to reach the level he did?
You know, I do look at it a little bit and realize I'll never be that great, but that's just the thing I have to overcome. You know, that's the thing everyone has to overcome, you know. Like, you just can't do what he did, but I'm going to do my best and to do things in his name. And Garrett's doing.
Okay, well, Riley, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
I'm Barry, and this was episode 2 of the final Tango. Stay tuned for part 3, which the guest will be a surprise. So stay tuned. Thank you for tuning in.